you should be wise up.
Okay.
Baby, NDC and MPP dig an air chrono. Only union government. And a bit master sound. Okay.
3 shifts every day. Hospitality industry, our restaurants, our discotheques, our nightclubs, our hotels, 24/7, 24 hours a day.
And the Kamia is a 24-hour economy. And who about some or my ganem ha amene NDC amonyokuo one ma jomani ngwase papa frise one mo akase no nsem one ma de to Ghana fo ani mo bra one mo bomtoa se yenhwe so na yento abama one mo na besi nei enema no enhye dan sisi so sa amene akwasi ade odike ya one ye union government ene wakoji Naniso papa frise one de Kamia ese ba bia obenya obehia wo kasa bia no ene MPP amonyokuo no de wo moye twe apia e de twetwe ne se ene wotimi twa wo bo mo horo wo ma na ne ntira nyeye ene akwasi de odike tira nyeye wakohia oloya bi anase wakohia okuni ni bia e wo Angel FM so na ene openi or the fact and figures ama akwasi de odike ho akire ne papa or the fact and figures are chile utumbre no achire si utumbre no achire si no odikesi na de machia me pese ubebo modian wa subscribe no like no wa share your video so dia mai na ansa na kura no 24-hour economy ya NDC for e de ball my Ghana ti nyina nkinim si ade pa e ba e beboa ama nko my Ghana nka ye nda nka bribia ne jasu ani aprosifo e be fa half aka ho ene nkane ye chese bibia be koyie na 24 hours economy enchiremu ebinom de ba ya mrebi ekoya semse de ma yesere wo twetwetwe ne ade no wo de enko ne yenti 24-hour economy no ho nchiremu ni bi embra ansa na nani nguase a MPP amonyokuo no de hie wo de ama wakosia de odeke no ya nyadaji etie bi 24-hour economy ho sensem no yenkohwe bi mra
24-hour economy no de ayaba ne se abai ebetwa electricity boa ewo fam kura edi ama enyuma yefo a mo beba adwuma anajo no mabeya adwuma enti mo amoye fundraise mo amoye welders mo amokura cars ne ne amane ma mo hia electricity pa no mo penofo na mo adwuma emfaso aba mo a mo be sign ne na mo ba adwuma anajo use electricity a na ne boa eden akofom Wamu ya iron rods ene ya mu yusu anyama wode kese no mo be ye mo adwuma anajo a wo be hu se anyama wode bo be kofam pa aboa mo ama manya mfaso na maburu no so wamu anya adwuma aye enti abana anteni a church 24-hour economy num na mujitumu a eno aye game changer ewo oman Ghana
na 24-hour economy ma me no papa no mo mutitifie mo yen emwa John Dramani Mahama say what the modern farming techniques and the deba enti under animal farming wo ko ba bi ti say pudon e wo China wo ko ho a animal farming no wonim say jata ne mo akese elephant ne ade nyina egu farm no bi enti wontimi nkose wo kwa akodododo anase wo ko wakodua nuane wo ho enti wodi kai set up plantation ni bibia wie wo wia ne ogya mo na gum na gya mo na gum a wo behia omo so a wo mo di plane ebe fa wiem no mas asevo emwa ne nuane ne ade na proud to that no what training expert for wo mo so ebe hwe kwaya friend say omo ebehwe mboa no so boa bi yare a ebetima wo no pane ne ade na sanyoma we nyina na eba so a ebeboa ma omo mawie agric e wa agric University Legon wo mu nyina benya adwuma ye omo nya adwuma ye.
With all that we are saying, I'm quite confused.
Okay.
My confused kakara. I'm confused and say animal really no say yeah animal farming no sa jatani we ni nyina no ebe benefits.
Yeah, yes. Reason is ebe my tourist attraction.
Okay, good.
Because ukopudon.
Now more of tourism than say yeah re animal na
buy. No so no emo na kasa no ubetimi a export to be.
Okay.
Who export no na sika no dey enioma na ekọ no. Na unya dollars. Dollars ne ba na beba usika sama dey ejina.
Okay.
Proud to that no They will make it a exportation. Movement, however, no, I say, would the new money be konoha? Nadi kono, would you kono, ubenya dollars naba. Dollars bar, because country biana, what can your mom more than the export to biano? Country now what near the ever form. And na Dr. Mahama Bawumia Baya went to Mania, Wama Hochaba. It's one more we extension officers near the Ninano, one be near Jumaye. One more year for masonry reform. I bet to war, a fancy land in Nina. Almost be near Jumaye. Proud to that. Dr. Mahama Bawumia Ebaya Okase obey one district, one factory, went to me. And here are John Dramani Mahama say, under one district, one factory, one no dear, or bad the embark on agro.
And
almost said that's a booming who feel.
But then, of course, confirm so to call Burkina.
I confirm bien to
because and also has been a campaign.
And confirm bien to and baby. They don't even understand.
24 economy 133. It means that public sector about 800,000 employees in a work controller person controller. Just controller staff about 800,000. It's even more. But let's just use about 800,000. The parastatal institution, GMPC, MPA, Ghana Post, they are not parts. This is just controller. If you should just do 24-hour economy, just with the controller institutions, that would be 1.6 million new jobs that government will create. Now, you told us that when you come to office, you are going to make sure that everybody will work 24 hours and all the institutions will work around the clock. You have come to office. You put the private sector aside for now. As for them, it's private businesses. We know that one is not feasible. We said it. It is demand driven, so we said it. So let's put that on the side. But your own government institutions, where you said that one is in your control, what is government waiting for? Why haven't they done that? And all the young people here are asking for is, Ejumanu Wahe, where are the jobs? Where is the 24-hour economy? The ministries are still closing at 5 p.m. The departments are still closing at 5 p.m. The agencies are still closing at 5 p.m. Where is the 24-hour economy? Where are the jobs? The young people voted for you in trust that you will do it for them. Now you come to office trying to shift the post. Unya to me I said the 24-hour economy now okay 133. Ah we hear one advert say nipa no. I said the wo dodge and I will come before. I said all of a sudden we introduce a transformation program for us. And he said no, we are not going to agree to that. You must do exactly what you said you would do. And from
Mampeni Mahama and an youth campaign led by George Opariado and Oye youth minister. Asema omo kachira omo kofa o'clock BBC ho. E kachira say one person, one job. In fact, one job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Enti ba ku ye adwuma from 6. Na about 2. Na ba ku aba be uni from 2. No 1.10. Na 10 nso de akowie 6. Sa na yete ase. There is nothing different. Enti Ghana ni bi oye babunu bi a woni adwuma wo MPP kura na ehye wabufu e ma wokoto aba ma NDC. Eno moto nyu Mahama is the whole and the whole sa na waba. Na hope ne ye de no na me de ba akodi kan to so. On 10 February 2025, eno mu chief of staff e pamu mabunu nyina afre adwuma mu over 30,000 young people etifia eni adwuma ye. Obi a wo so ba be fa 3 shift no na nka ba esan ka MPP afa 1 shift for 2 shift shim wa pamu 1 shift ne kra akotena fi say omonko tena fi
0 shift.
The second thing is Obama you say you be see usu anke show ma producer boa me second video no the picture no wo for dike omo wie ye no hwe de omo de beto so nipa omo de na bedi soafo a ohwe enyuma sem so labor Dr. Rashid Pelpo emre bi atwam oka kire mmabunu eni adwuma ye se omo ko twanwura na wo de say nipa wei eba be ye wo ye friend say wo employment minister babunu no kra be de nya adwuma 24-hour economy it is much ado about nothing. The second one Obama what idea your flagship program there wo de share wo budget media omo budget omo ye in April 2025 na ye friend say 24-hour economy bi enim eno mo ti secretariat a ye rabuti tando edano Obama na make catch no 24-hour secretariat na nkasa ye adwuma from 8 to 5 omo ankasa kura nye 24 hours secretariat nankasa eye adwuma from 8 to 5 na Obama adia eye ya wo mu ne say omo ankasa secretariat ne tena ase ye kruche krata nyina no mo say program ne be cost $4 billion mini amame third picture mesrewo ebe cost $4 billion na me ba be ye calculation na kirewo na $4 billion de Ghana ban aye ono ana idea no ebetima ye ne say odi ohamu abu pen enso 7% pe ne beba na 7% out of $4 billion ne be ma $280 million. Now where do they say 2026 budget nim or say budget ni nyina no be obetima provided for 24-hour economy no 110 million Ghana cedis o convert to dollar $11 million till $11 million free $280 million mo aka $269 million or the beba we obetima ye into ra on one kasa 7% na $280 million no we provided or you ready so be committed 3.9 3% pay. 3% is this government abaya or yes serious say obeboa. Mamenko fourth picture. Me say Obama adie ni ya ma to the stand say almost grab a catcher so be yes chief compound. Mako 600 fellas kwaji ofutu ne kan at the end of 2025 me no kura mpomansi. That is the sad reality of the babu no e diagro no we was so ba be 24-hour economy authority unim de waye wasaba be create authority ono mampani no e ba be appoint job for the boys akogum enye 24-hour economy no ka kire say oba be ye grow 24 no ofa bill now I'm telling you the entire bill no organizations or body no ba kokore ni aden na wo da mabunu sei aden na wo chim mabunu aboso chief of staff apamu mabunu tifi afinie akomo di omoto omomra no monko jogi odo obeba mabunu beto obeba. This is the reality we are facing. The reality with 24-hour economy secretariat cry adwuma from 8 to 5 omo ankasa cry 24-hour economy secretariat ni 24-hour economy Obama ya tetesem but ye kika nyina no ye ka kire mabunu say mistake now ye in 2024 e mani nsi beyond 2028 o mani si beyond 2028 ubenya problem MPP aban ana party no eyi obi anadwimu do ewo foresight ewo vision ideas your friend Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Kwadwo Bawumia to become the next president of this country. Dr. Bawumia de mabuno no at heart. You clearly check in the project or the by 33 policies. First ever vice president awabetro maimu etimaye that productive.
That's it. Office of the Special Prosecutor say vote buying no omo hwehwem both MPP and NDC. And I face so Parliament are passing 24-hour economy. Nimi no ene be de honko. Mama Chema Odika Kwaba. Aaron, good morning.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Say bibia boko kwam.
Bibia nya boko ba ma.
Ta.
Ene my are when 9 February. Meaning say producer wo ha obetimi de me first picture na to so no maka ho ase. Nko china be 10 February. Na me bompa yes anka producer de me be ba afidi so 10 February. But and then 9. I didn't in America sir. Maybe I told me picture na ready on fan to so mame.
Say enye ready a meba election no hon sensem no. Electoral courts our union government asana mabayi also. Was under the union government an electoral court will be established to address any electoral disputes, misunderstandings, malfeasances, bribery and corruption, monetization, fraud and other possible electoral infractions that may arise during the electoral process. The electoral court will act as a fast-track court with a strict time frame of 2 to 3 weeks for resolving electoral disputes. During this period, the declaration of results will be put on hold until the court reaches a final determination. The electoral court will enforce stringent prosecution measures to bring integrity and sanity to our electoral process. Penalties for those found guilty may include a ban on future participation in elections, nullification of results, and imprisonment. We are a union government or more aquantry election. Chamadike, you remember Aaron so now the pictures now about shall say mame.
Minya.
Yes.
Ghana. Say enyama ekuti ayeno. Yemperi for the woman here because women are direct beneficiaries of the Ecosuninara. The Adikano. Maybe now Bonnie may be soon many Jehopa. A dear pa never parliamentar. A many pa daseni etimi a broma etimi cotems capitri die etimi quiet near my bebre or wa and semfata. But Obama, Ghana Parliament, baby, I mema consider Umadmo Moya me bonyo so back. You tell me bonyo soon say, parliamentarian is supposed to be representing the people in a constituency. Under the people's representative. But we could do parliamentary. Now we're giant. And if I don't want to Abama and call on to chain. Now, Afe or any parochial interest and partisan interest. Yeah. Unim Nyansa said they now could do parliament. Udu are now do Nyansa not to. Then you join your fellow party parliamentarians or more. Now we take it block decision. Every parliamentarian in Ghana here, they take decisions under duress. Party we pour into taking certain decisions. It is against his conscience. Now, block decisions. And this vote now call one side. Now people vote now call one side. Bomb same right. Obia di fear nyans ato. Masa mama say can you bless them? Don't laugh. Baby Ghana could do so onima. Enya better sir.
But say we because bomb say nyan dia no.
Nya the reality no.
But say what for we tum say problem no. You cannot afford the parliamentarians because nipa na ekọ
Jamadike or point
now filing on a party ticket.
Double chair wrong. Sir, obi sponsor. Obi sponsor kotokwa. On the be coach or package. MTN sponsor kotoko. Sir, you sponsor one. MTN for the be coach our package. You can it's not here nor there. I system na the man they failure. That is why I am addressing it. And your party or sponsor or party you go, and when I want to draw a line between a party and a party sponsorship candidate.
Does it mean say decision be able to take your parliament because you are in NDC? You have to vote.
Yes.
Even if your constituency, you are representing the constituency, not the party. The party is only a platform to carry you.
I have sponsorship. I have sponsorship.
You see Obama make a video talk.
Also my kwaka so mbom se nwan.
And no the one can
he. I want mbom se nwan.
The one can.
Na sak abiem.
Ebia o de babro fumu a. Obeka ne ye. Sheepish mentality.
Obama.
One kasa omodwene se enwan. So kasa omodwene se enwan. And you make my own.
I didn't take a block decision our parliament. Why the whip system? I want you to answer me.
Because the party na dwen say we dey had a bet trial mamu.
Not just the party na dictate am and your constituency. Is it fair?
But the whip system is not on decisions by force obi antonko.
Sana eko. Sana every 1992 be seen that has been the trend. Must have men yet can correct authorities.
O kan no kre.
Now you are now in charge of me.
Me boa o. Me boa o.
Self some parliamentarians dishonesty. Almost some are honorables, but they are behaving dishonestly. Let us speak call the spade and not the big folk. Okay? Baby, I got do wrong. That's all my current times with that numbers. Parliament question, man. Say, what so be said? On my volume, the uncle ball, my old bribe way to the top. Now, I institutionalizing. And my running election 2012, Obama. Who call him? Who call him? So I compare. Yes, it is all quite negotiations. Who call catch on him to my Baba Sasa? So, me Baba Yadman, and who's Casem Yago. Again, he letter near the Acomo Heno. It be a proud notice said 3 days time, your baby did more. Asa, when I just want to call. Near compared to about trackers here, and the one trackers here. Now, could I look at woman Yagman or hidden in front to any more? Boma dia de by Niano. Ura solid dema. Pastor, say enipa we na atwes kaka sentia ntoma no and o man done bribery omo kase baba jama every 1992 sika dey share matches adakem what is time edema electric how they start here 1992 architecture of our constitution, the model of governance and the organogram of governmental benyano I fake we are behaving say a democracy but the characteristics of democracy no ya na mo ba bia and to say ya envelope democracy no na ya chire wi asese yi but we are fake. You know why is it fake? Democracy nyama e de ma o man no de di kan ye say e ma obi akwanya ama what the input e call man chichiri yim e o man ye and yet divisive tendencies in our development but partisanship ya carbon copy from US and America for you to bribe woman about to. Can we imagine? And yet here near catch second for send the best practice. Bruno sorry.
Amukwai. Mabunu nyo mo na
meba dabi Bruno jenti omujiska no e wona sechere. Wa ma koma di obi akwa we ne friend simple. No ye dictator wo am say Romania na group akoso. Otutu akokọ ho life.
Gorbachev na.
Dabi Gorbachev Germany
Russia.
Group akubi
Gorbachev Russia.
What's it? Of friend ministers. And odum nyina ba o ba no kuta akokọ life bed. And a brogu bottom. Was a more per se enipa eye mobo no mu bedi mu achi a e kwan se na wo se mu fa so. Otutu akokọ no wa bra ye nkun no. Otutu nyina na emoje pram akokọ no. Owie akokọ no otutu no nyina wie wo bridi no and ode abo san lai. Na akokọ ni di abu. Ebi na mpenfo no ye. Wo mu ma ye ho kire nia. Wo mu aniema osom ye ma Ghana mabunu egira wo na so no. Wo mu me ho kire nia wiase sesika ko gu ba bi. Edu so mu hia se ye kwoto aba ma wo ma no mdika kra bi abefefe hwana no. Oba ma tete o ma me kwa afuom na wo de mu agya ne maid. Se no na ko film school ba mo abedi.
Now ka Joseph Stalin.
Ono Joseph Stalin, thank you. O mu school ba mo abedi na maid na no mo wa di nyina na aka kra bi. No de o mo aba ko hwe waduma no de anwa na fefa wa no. O mo aba ko hwe waduma no de anwa na fefa wa. O ma bebe ba no no wa no ayetwon. But akom de him. Sana Ghana for the year na mu. Eti Bruno, you should be wise up.
Okay.
Baby NDC ni MPP di Ghana e kro no. O mu de akohwe amenem. Only union government. And a bit master sound man.
Okay. Medasi only union government but me share the salary of ambassadors na e was through chain parliament.
The salary ni pe wote. Untu kwan ko ba bia.
And so cry omoje in foreign currency.
But so onye committee adwuma no watu kwan. What you say?
Wow.
Inquiry and so be wo ha. Obama me gidi say by this time the producer here me picture ni ready nan ko de atoso.
Announcement ya mama.
Obama
ero mama ntio.
Ochina ye 10th of February. Inti anka won han dan last year 10 February 2025 anka ne na so.
Okay.
Na the inti America ho asem producer so be ha me ne o. Ye. Onfanto so ma me first one. Obama hwe de bosom. Revocation of appointment and recruitment made after 7th December 2024.
All right.
Page aneketu abi ni hu se yura Julius Debra ene di se adwuma yi. Pamu mabu na ye form e wa adwuma mu after 7 December. Mjiri se mira odike epe mampeni edi into akan article 66 of the constitution. Na ya mamra kese na article 66 ka sembi se wo bedi mampeni a wudi ni mfie 9 wo time enso bra ye president foforo. There be time so 7 January ya to aba na ye ba be swai mampeni foforo atim.
Right.
In 2016 ye to aba wie ye Mahama lusu ye no. Yinim de oye ye wa appointe ye Rada Molewu e de ne ko ye frɛ say audit service MPP for by omuji tum. Okay, single spine salary structure. Yes, here Rakufo na ye na odija atamels or signing the seat January meboa and odija atamels. Sanso na 2024 no nso no ye to aba ne wie no. Mampani Akufo-Addo nemre enso ye firm mabunu ba adwuma mu na ebaaye no yewura chief of staff ono de o say yempa mu saa mabunu nyina nkotena fie ene ya fe baako a mabunu ya tena fie atempenten kwa ekoma diom yem and the certain nessa ono de odidi men wie no asan be gina fidie so say ma me ne me nanfofo e wo trasa akọ ye kọ dog nti wo ekomde wo no be kan ho ne tu amika na ma wa apomunya de na ndidi ya wo be da nya apomuden. This is 1 year of suffering of the Ghanaian youth. Into Ochana ye fully 1 year ye ba be kabuma mebunu nyina ye be kasa ka chief of staff say why ye be a ye what tray timodenya pamoya ko trefi 24-hour economy nso ye hu so Obama me dey anu si no na me ba ene kasa ne so
yamre no so straight
na me ame ofa odike ka say me say you are Dr. Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the next president of the Republic of Ghana 2029 na yes waso afene mu asai no abedi mampani na so say me woman say odike Xpose NDC aban on 24-hour economy. Meaning say ya beba so na me ba be chiri 24-hour economy kura ni hu dia gosi enso di kese yoko form ye 8 to 5 no ye raba mi akọ na adwo report na ntro be ni me pacho santro no ni ukwan say yes so wa betra say ya kasa about parliamentarians he raises legitimate point but me de ye solution na e niema mienu de di kan. Filing of candidates in political parties name is problematic. You can support your party contest, but what means what file? Oh, me MPP ni na maybe file. The party shouldn't necessarily file you. Party ni file wa. The cause of parliament no etunja. The tosu solution is say union government if one file parliamentary candidate no mu win no mu sakra because I heard there. Odike as presidential candidate can tell them say konako use wadin oti wo win seat back and so solution ni nyina
anam wo me bribe
wo fa
mo na mo bribe mo me bribe enter me to win here
now on vote by
yes
Sadiq Obama Saturday no what politics are say now your MPP near you should be interested in NDC primaries enti on board on Jack ye nyina na egu failed that ye hwede niema ebeko ye de nanke epeso ba ne wi ni nanke de ye niema kakra
okay
bra ene eto aba wi ebitua 3000 ebidi TV koye ebidi moto oche moto 130 nipa ni pa bonefu nipa na chi moto 130 unya 45 vote uji obi moto etutia no ebi ya che sanitary pad na be maji sanitary pad e de kofi na enya wanwa madam fo BFN Mela ono crowd o flow chart nyina with the phone so nti se be maji sanitary pad o de kwa na mse kai Alhaji menene wanene sanitary pad o de kwa nya da pa se ma aboniki nyina ye che wo ho aboniki se o ba na o de moto yi negusu a ya che this vote by and the question am busa ne say aden na baba jama anko an yesi na da pa so why the unfair treatment of Baba Jama na say no class is very simple say Baba Jama yes you don't get your candidate as against the system candidate to your ban and it is clear in the scheme of affairs the majority caucus prior to the election Ekoma had 100,000 Ghana cedis nanka to obo atene ento abani wi nefa koma no bra oko prime minister sika ohies kana na hukotua 100,000 man Baba Jama support ya sie dunketi opesa sie dunketi ebedi mampani se de ye road keke ata sie dunketi anko na ye chairman o wiase for na nyina a presidential candidate ni wie ni thank you to no see from koye thank you to ni candidate ni Baba Jama anti ya twene tankuru wa mu pesi twa election ni mo na Baba Jama ho kire no
na ye twam ade na eche se ya to bi ma Baba Jama onya
ya afekwa do musi yensan ban nkofo na ekoni nyina se ne be ya Baba Jama o ya se edun ketia candidate no enya opportunity mam that is the unfair treatment the American say
ya o tabi
Obama
ya no na bribery na papa
the American say bribery in any form we shouldn't tolerate it but won't mean single out Baba Jama punish and leaving the others
ya o kan odike tobo ya o kan ya defeat wa so omo bani omo nyina na say establishment candidate o ma ade na omo nkomo bani
the first thing is a Mampeni recall letter or say Baba Jama a public servant into no wa recalling and no crowd dey match do about nothing unim dey ntia me to about our Brim constituency me youth organizer 2024 and your primary 2024 January 27 na ye MP ye jono say frempom ye to abama ye to abani wie ne tutia party need take decision say ye mfa ne nkobio ye the Charles Oredu that time na Charles Oredu ya ambassador oh South Africa ye to abani wie ye na ye recall no because one gasa kra wa recall won say dey wo kan na say wo recall Baba Jama in this process and it is any news babu sa won say Hajia e da 3 board so Sankofa Gold Mines or your board member wo ho ye wura jonjina poso e in na then Hajia de umpa mo no free the board so if I tell you the unfair treatment ekotia sie dunketia candidate ebino clearly but NADMO coordinator omo chairman ne regional NADMO one coordinator aden ye mpamo no otua bi on na che moto 130 no ono de mpamo no Baba Jama ne actual letter ten so omrefi na one hour da no sa PR setting we one hour da no eye se Baba Jama nko aka so ono de otasie dunketia chinti opamo no na waja Hajia da 3 board so omo candidate ba ko mo so no de unika cross rom omo buy we enya we nto omo fa MP ne ma no kra do we buburu ja on cracker print but you see
Chebia ne CMPP mu my brother pon no cracker
meba ye be sure no so meba you see investigation omo say omo nye no Obama didi na nkwa bejo e match do about nothing the DNC e dey na ehu NDC aban mu standogbe apeja military officer to na twene yankahwe
what ya bem
ye wa ha say and na attorney general say wa refer Jamin any of first vice abanga e de akoma yoko me say didi na nkwan bejo ye go didi nyina say rice water ye sorry no pa ko didi e kom de ko didi nyina say rice water abeka chem say investigation wo ye such discrimination against Baba Jama Baba bra manyosemu Baba problem is so associated with Asiedu Nketia. That is the sad reality happening in the NDC.
But so do you support take that way?
Yeah, be the American say if you are punishing thoroughly. Now then I will select Baba Jama the new scapegoat, leaving the others. When Hajia go for tia sanitary pad, tia bonuki, kosiani meku, hey, NDC for say ada powerful pound. Kosiani meku. Yes, Jekoni ama high water sanka ho. What 3,000, UGB 5,000. Udi nemu. Just kia PPP na eyi Baba Jama person wo de wa punish no. Na dan mo coordinator no chairman eh. Hajia ote Sankofa board so eh. Excuse us. This investigation Ghana for Yehubi, NDC for other pa adabi. But you see yeah canon. Yeah kama funni kama dampan the office of the special prosecutor should give us a break. Ne sa nyatrum way of investigating. Obama will studio ha na mebeka kire wo say sa dwabi MCE die no so person investigating matter ni ya. You don't come with that approach. Udi agra you fail in court. Enko for say meboa. Wo dike court wo kokota evidence na dey adwuma. Na evidence no say me mama obi brai. Me say me de nipa no me ma na law refer. Wo hie nipa no oje ye no to come and collaborate. Na hwan e beba.
Was a perpetrator.
Good into a banner of a dear dance as I want to say, but
but evidence clear and say, Papa Nancy Miss Cam, the Mamma from Nadia, or say, me Mamma Laura Fest, who into them was 5,000, baby. Oh, and then 5,000, into 5,000, 5,000, but what I said, my make can say, you must be very, very tactical with this. MPP to about time, by last 2 weeks, me boy. Now, also investigate MPP matter na. Then I will train this time. No betro. I will release him. Say, me share MPP. The anyone. We yes, how we that pass him. Music OSB on. You matter do about that. Any party.
Many problem. But you see that the optic of it. Over. You will come now.
Adia see and papa.
Thank you.
Say MPP for 2 hours. Now almost 2 weeks ago. Now we investigation. You will what your letter about it.
Precisely.
Now, once a letter and cross send this statement. Say or draw letter babonti and can they Baba Jama mo ye. Kombe ye krombe any day.
Ombe any day mbu.
Because statement, letter ni statement, police for the statement basa kromfo abakrum ha me baha. Obi kra ye kromfo anu oja. Ade na wo twanyama NDC for the aba na feel their questions for say. May we tsunami investigate. Why are you hiding that?
Obama.
It should have
Obama. I say Osheni Panisu and then a brown.
I'm not.
Ma lead your charge of or your whole statement. Papa Dr. Kingsley, Professor Kingsley. Your friend Kwada so. Just by election. Oh, yeah, no statement. Now then MPP the one ya wo try NDC the no. That person be no.
Now they are befra.
What they are befra na sa papa we ya na be catch Cecilia da pa. Yes ka Ghana pen na me hu say me see misika ayra. Ma sorry no pa ko police station I call report to say misika ayra. Me be fie say me ye kron for. Kone na mwa mfie ba ko e be catch say o ni power to investigate. Excuse us.
Me tell so na duma nye.
I agree with you. They make me say bribe na me so but they modus operandi ne dey e matter do about nothing na dey watch re o pa me nhwe mfie ba ko achi west we san be ba e dey afi ba ko achi obewie no na to asa di na nkwan bedu now if I am brother position of the law on this electoral if anything this vote by in Asefo. Okay, people's representation law now they provided for it. See you who say ya to about Kruma being it presidential parliamentary. Yet me who's detected say there is a little vote by in Krana you be an election. But you see Obama the problem you are having stems out from the Supreme Court decision in Xpose and Rollins. Okay, say in Xpose and Rollins no problem and that one say before so obey MP no. Say we Ghana ni where the 21 and now we registered voter. Sad time as an ato echo primaries non to abada non registered voter. And NDC for so yeah constitution no actually say before say we betima contest primaries no qualify under article 94. Supreme Court asema kind say 94 no comes to the test when all file with EC and party primaries. You see only Justice and him yeboa in the disagree or dissent and I agree with the dissent. Political parties ewo maimu ye pesi di constitution as what per article 55 na create political parties momu ye umedumana and KSC started obey article 94 from the primary grounds. Ebinu no. You see the problem is into the SC Baba Jama Mohodi no. Do you put him under a parliamentary election? You can't do that. But we are a partisan. But clearly a idea enye.
How minor.
Political party. So that ruling should have actually been given a purposive interpretation to support any position.
I don't know if you say Obekai the purposive interpretation in Yebi and Avalifua. It clearly means a political party activity is a matter for public interest.
Yes, precisely so.
Yes,
precisely
the
so.
Same way you are read into
the Supreme Court should have agreed with any position so that a man say who are dear with political party man, you can still be dragged under it.
Which I understand we and
we just acknowledge straight based on the law.
And I'm saying said the SC look at the constitution and not the court in the patch and say you cry it here can once a can become fire.
Precisely so. But you see, Obama, comes with the character we are living as politicians and as a country. What you say? Said to the response of the people, not necessarily what we call political gymnastics.
Right.
Okas wa call it Baba Jama and on the any primaries and go back. Go back. So you much ado about now.
Recalling the
Honda. Who cry so the Yamia Kojina Yoko. At the Abanga Kojina Yoko, Bessina Yentefe, now per se open a share other party, the editum.
Right.
That is in Tanka Union government, you know. We name the Rebel.
Yeah, Union government, what we are seeking to do is yes, sir. And share the your man.
2 weeks, you know. I think I have an issue with it. You bet me, I say, a seminar back out, you bet my hot process, no. But 2 is a too early to get justice.
I just propose that. It also to be back one. Near comment can say at the end of to the means. What you say? Okay, Obama, you have political parties regulatory authority because political party I can't yaman or some easy the mandate to say on quality elections and declare results. Political parties activities, you know. Yes, you want to be here. Okay. It's you're saying another body on the bell regulating political parties. A whole and the behavior of political parties and the sanctions in the Medina Ebeba. Now there will be a coalition. Wouldn't say, oh, you fall within the regulations of the system. About what you say. It we need another arm, another authority to regulate political parties. Now, you see, or what is our mandate is what could you bribe na ya bobo we ne obetumi atwam oni sa mandate no it was say ma obi ma institution be mandate to regularize political activities.
Right. Maybe say you ban you share the second one no montentem near free home messages kakra bi so ha me fa free ha na. The good thing is that 24-hour economy bill. They say Parliament a pass the president accent here or more accent here and not just say ya babenya 24-hour economy act. Chairman, na they say in the economy. You be creative 133.
Obama 24-hour economy per me definition any my experience any according to ametutu dedicano Germany are heavily industrialized only 8% both private and public me say yera mama sa title na da sa project no so woman nwene ho yi na ko so no enterprise economy resourcing the SMEs and other business fraternities, you know, to grow and take more people as employees. 24-hour economy definition. It is a demand-driven economic environment. Pressure, that demand, that product, environment in a producer. And I'm saying, you know, I was say, machines are what them want. You need power, but shift and press. Now, it may meet the production demand, you know. I environment, when near my any penny, now we are seeing Agye, about promotion about the Fabiaco. Now, I'm saying the penny demanding to know we have more hands to deliver. Na ama eduma ba na masika edia shemfre. But Ghana, unfortunately, Ghana is import driven economy. Yani ekranyama more. What you am to China? Ghanaians has over the years developed foreign taste. Oko ministries abaya kachia ekomia wadam ho nyina ye foreign aban na nkasa aban no ono wo promote importation but 24-hour economy no it is not public sector redistribution a private sector led a industrialization agricultural mechanization na all things being equal value addition chain no ema enuma na mesika ba krom ba baby I was esia no baby Ghana ye ni hwe no ye import driven economy eti na dollar ba from a enipa bebre sia ntete maso because it is import dependent economy
right
about what you say anything na dollar ba from a cocoa akuafo mo ye export na dey 24 hour ni ba o cocoa akuafo mo ye export no say so we must calculate ntimi ntua no because what dey we market ya dollar ni ba ha MSD kitwa bi enti akuafo say we must say no e ka ho bi na e ma mu ntimi ntua amka ye ne be ba ho another time I think say no correct 24-hour economy and I say ya create authority ya pass home bill co parliament ama ya hwe ni aye masa omanya ready no a deliberate policy of the nation 24-hour economy no se betima achieve a our baby a house ya see free ye kan our educational curriculum should be moved away from theory into practicals. For example, you will go.
Okay.
I will see a trip from JSS. A quite first you go to France as my young soon say quiet. We are a quite first land reclamation near Dear Bibia. A commercial trees. Number 3. I was say a man could I who say on Saka gold no gold and Yama do num near day. near the fidie about the chomo school more how to do gold ornaments at school. It's in the school, no. Now, Diana or one, and one named Diana wanted Diana Ekutano. It will yet so be before the Duma, a Triana Cabosome.
Okay.
One Wakasa, and in your baby.
Medas.
Cocoa, the same thing. Diamond, bauxite, all these things. I was here, and a garment. And your cotton. I brought Tikroman, a belly, no, a giant bill to Quabuchi. Yeah, add the value. Cocoa, yeah, add value. Yeah, never be brave. I say a bit more sustain the economy. We don't add value. I bet. It's the can say 24-hour economy. You do a keep but the American political rhetoric. You need public transport. A bon night truck running happen. You need intercity train and move goods from one location to the other for production. What are not to China? Omano, you said that Nyama. We are seeing any quality and spruce and Yamayanibi. I've so lending rate. Okajabu Sour Bankia. As in why a journal. As soon with your production wouldn't mean gaining at our global competition at the global market. What are you access to capital? Ghana access to capital a problem. Oko bank says you make out say Ukrano collateral. You make out say the risk involved in lending money to Ghanaians no high. I just say yeah the percentage can see at also. And no man we obi aba no be kan do pen oko. We say one national agenda your national policy a emuna ye di ko wura. Na ya building free from
say nya no ma pass
maybe na okoye we na say the next government of Baka say 24 hour no Akufo-Addo wanya one day straight one factory
yeah way
emphasis here ya kokọ hu meetings ya hu symposium and ma be brain ya wo 24 hour economy
one district one factory
and we do mama buy ko be so be bodin oh ye ni
long term plan
ye ni long term planning and you need sustainability in our development.
Okay.
I have one step forward, 2 steps backwards. We about no kind of penoko. We about because
we want to say any future.
You know, baby.
Okay.
Hey, Obama. Mama, me demand will be seen. Say, Mama say, and Kranbeko man Prince Sandako, a diagram. The same factory. Umbeko 3 ship. I've heard it. Also, I say, I may build a 24-hour market. Every day, Kanesi market, Brano. A boss says 7 and will be a coffee. No one also go to see market as you run. No go good about one as a name and about one. Woman, you're confused about the whole concept. I can't French.
Okay.
What I say?
Aaron,
24-hour economy.
Over with the boom mommy, I'm in toss. Mama,
wrap you up, Babina.
I shall grow economy, grow 24. When the call for man,
Obama, no 5 minutes here.
Obama, hey, we were for Casabe 8 minutes about the energy. Obama, hey, oh, yeah, campaigner. One key thing you do is that you have a simplistic message. As a message, you know, akwala kratiasi. Na 24-hour economy, ye di hunse free no a very simple thing. Obama, Mampeni Mahama and an youth campaign led by George Opariado and Oye youth minister. Asema omokache omokofa o'clock BBC ho. Ekache say one person, one job. In fact, 1 job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Enti baako ye adwuma from 6. Na about 2. Na baako abe yin from 2. No upon 10. Na 10 nso de akọ 6. Sa na yete ase. There is nothing different. Enti Ghana ni bi oye babunu bi a woni adwuma wo MPP kura na ehye wabufu e ma okoto aba ma NDC. Ana mo to onyo Mahama is the whole and the whole sa na waba. Na hope ne ye de no na me de baako di kan to so. On 10 February 2025, and chief of staff, pamu mabunu nyina free adwuma over 30,000 young people. Etifia emi adwumaye. Obi a wo so oba be fa 3 shift no, na nka oba esa nka MPP afa 1 shift, for 2 shift shim. Wa pamu 1 shift na kura akotena fi. Say omunko tena fi
0 shift.
The second thing is Obama, you say, you be see so anke show ma producer boa me second video no. The picture no. Wo for dike omo wie ye no hwe de omo de beto so nipa omode na bedi soafo a ohwe enyuma sem so labor Dr. Rashid Pelpo emre bi etwam oka kire mmabunu eni adwuma ye se omunko twanwura na wo de say nipa wei eba beye wo ye friend say wo employment minister babunu no kra be de nya adwuma 24-hour economy it is much ado about nothing. The second one Obama what idea your flagship program there wo de share wo budget media or budget omo ye in April 2025 na ye friend say 24-hour economy bi enim eno muti secretariat ye raguti tando edano Obama na make catch no 24 hours secretariat na nkasa ye adwuma from 8 to 5 omo ankasa kura nye 24 hours secretariat na nkasa ye adwuma from 8 to 5 na Obama adia eye ya wo mu ne say omo ankasa secretariat ne tena ase ye kruche krata nyina na omo say program ne be cost $4 billion mini amame third picture mesrewo ebe cost $4 billion na me ba be ye calculation na kirewo na $4 billion de Ghana ban a ye ono ana idea no ebetima ye ne say o de ohamu abu pen enso 7% pen e beba na 7% out of $4 billion ne be ma $280 million now where do they say 2026 budget nim or say budget ni nyina no de obetima provided for 24-hour economy no 110 million Ghana cedis o convert to dollar $11 million till $11 million free $280 million mo aka $269 million or the beba we obetima ye into ura on one kasa ni 7% na $280 million no we provided or you ready so be committed 3.9% pay 3% is this government abaya oye serious say obeboa mamenko fourth picture me say Obama ade ne ya ma to the stand say omusa kra be ka kire so obeyes chief compound mako 600 Felix kwaji ofutu ne kan at the end of 2025 me no kra mpomansi. That is the sad reality of the babunu no ediagro no we was oba be waye 24-hour economy authority unim de waye wasan ba be create authority ono mampani no e ba be appoint job for the boys akogum enye 24-hour economy no ka kire say oba be grow 24 no over bill now I'm telling you the entire bill no organizations or board no ba kokura enim aden na wo da mabunu sei aden na wo chim mabunu aboso chief of staff apamu mabunu tifie afinie ekomo di omoto omomra no monko jogi odo obeba mabunu beto obeba. This is the reality we are facing. The reality wo 24-hour economy secretariat cry adwuma from 8 to 5 omo ankasa kura nye 24-hour economy secretariat nye 24-hour economy Obama ya tetesem but ye kika nyina no ye ka kire mabunu say mistake now ye in 2024 e mani nsi beyond 2028 wo mani nsi beyond 2028 ubenya problem MPP aban ana party no eyi obi anaji mu do ewo foresight ewo vision ideas your friend Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Kwadwo Bawumia to become the next president of this country. Dr. Bawumia de mabuno no at heart. You clearly check the project or the by 33 policies. First ever vice president awabetro maimu etima ye that productive.